What is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you guys loot from 39 hours of Wilderness Slayer. Now I'm sure you're curious of why I chose that number, and in general why I decided to do this grind, and I will get right into that. But first I want to point out one thing about Wilderness Slayer that I love the most, and that is in the Wilderness Slayer caves you can get these beautiful Trouvers parchments, and as you can see you get 2 at a time from these tasks, and that is a 2 mil drop every single time. Simply amazing. So I'm really curious to see how many we're going to get in not 24 hours but 39 hours. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy, guys. We're going to be stacking up another item during this video as well, and that will be the LARRAN's keys. This is another item that you can get anywhere in the wilderness, including the Wilderness Slayer caves during Wilderness Slayer. Take a shot every time we say the word wilderness, and the best part about it is we're going to be opening up all of the keys at the end of today's video, completing this neck reel task as the first task of the grind, and we're starting at 560 points. So let's go ahead and put these drops into the drop tab. We have all of our gear laid out for today's grind as well, and we're simply going to be doing Wilderness Slayer for 39 hours. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Alright, so first things first, why Wilderness Slayer? Well, I wanted to get points, and I needed Slayer points for a couple different reasons, mainly for the fact that I'm going to be doing some bossing in the near future, and it really helps to be on task. I'm also going to be going for pets such as Armadillo, Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, and a few other Slayer related ones, so having as many Slayer points as I can get my hands on will really come in handy for future grinds and future videos. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't want to do point boosting, it's mainly because there's not a lot of fun content behind that. Just doing 9 easy Slayer tasks and then doing 1 decent Slayer task really wouldn't make for the most interesting video or live stream, so that's why I decided to do Wilderness Slayer, because at least here you can get parchment drops as well as other profitable things, and we can gather a loot tab up for the very end and see how much money we potentially make or lose depending how many times we get PK'd, and at the same time I can get Slayer points at a decent rate. So that's why I chose Wilderness Slayer. I did want to do a 24-hour live stream of it just because it's a full day of grinding, and I figured it would make for a cool loot video. However, I was not tired at hour 24, so I just figured I would go until I got tired, and I ended up getting tired around hour 39. Obviously, my efficiency did decrease as this video and grind continued, but nevertheless, I tried my very best to get as much as I could on video for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. This was one heck of a grind, and it was all live streamed on twitch.tv/MrNoSleep, so if you ever want to be a part of the live action, feel free to hit the follow button by clicking the link in the description below. Well, there we have it, another 2 Trouvers parchments from this green dragon task, and some more LARRAN's keys. This is all in the very first hour of Wilderness Slayer. This looting bag alone is 2.7 mil. We also got a Ring of Wealth Imbue scroll. Those and the Magic Shortbow scrolls will add up, but to see 6.5 mil profit in the very first hour and not even being PK'd yet, I mean, that's incredible. So let's hope this luck continues, and we'll move on with this jelly task. I wanted to make sure that I focused on a big goal of mine in this video as well, and that's 200 mil strength XP. So I decided, unlike a lot of people who would prefer to use a Venator bow or Ice Barrage on these jellies, as well as many other monsters in the Wilderness Slayer cave, I was just going to use an Ursine Chain Mace the whole entire grind unless I absolutely had to barrage. But for the most part, a lot of these monsters, if you're potted and you're using Piety like I was the whole time, you can constantly and consistently hit 60s and 70s with this Ursine Chain Mace, and you combine that with the cannon DPS, these tasks really do fly by. But keep in mind that if you want to use magic here, you can always use the Blighted Ice Sacks, and that's going to save you so much money versus using the Ice Barrage runes to cast the spell. And although I'm not 200 mil magic XP, I am really prioritizing getting 200 mil strength, so hopefully by the end of this video, since we're starting at like 186 mil, we can be closer to 190 mil, and at that point we should be about a month or less away from 200 mil, so look forward to another party. But either way, speaking of party poopers, we have this bald leather glove wearing bandit, this bot, picking up my hard-earned drops because he's too busy apparently to do his Slayer task. I mean, he's got to fix that script. I just can't have these bots not only infiltrating the caves, but infiltrating my drops. Well, that's a whole nother problem. But as you can see, these wilderness bots are not just in the Slayer caves, they also charge glories and Ring of Wealths, and they use a higher level account in order to do so. So I figured I would take it upon myself to help out this game, help out this struggling economy, and take down this level 82 bot. Unfortunately, after we killed him, it took him about 45 seconds to get back, but I would like to think that in the grand scheme of things, I slowed him down just a little bit. Oh my, this guy looks like he's fresh out of 2004. We're going to take him down. Looks like he's going to skull on me. We don't even have to take the risk. All right, no problem. No problem. Oh, he's got a partner. What is that? Arams, 2008 coming in. All right, no, oh, 3. Okay, that's 4, that's 5. Well, we might be in trouble. Looks like Elf Mage has an Armado Godsword and a clan. And, okay, well, it's about a 4 mil loss. We lost the Slayer Helm. We're probably going to lose the Slayer Helm on every death, and we're also going to have to reparch the Defender and the Cape on every single death. So, yeah, these deaths at a minimum are going to be 2 mil. At a maximum, you're looking at probably about 5 to 6. So, hopefully we don't die too much. I just love these Greater Demons. A lot safer to kill these instead of the Rogues in 50 Wilderness where we just died. One thing I do love about 50 Wilderness, though, is how active this agility course is. You have so many different teams and clans here. A couple of my real-life friends actually joined this clan here, and they love doing agility. Good money, good XP. Good fun. All right, we will take that LARRAN's key from this Hellhound task and making my way back to Greater Demons, which is probably the most profitable task of this whole video because I was assigned them so often. One thing that is a downside about them is that you do encounter a decent amount of pkers because this is a hotspot for where people like to hop worlds at because just from my past experience, you can see a lot of different monsters in this area so you can scout much easier. So we have a 3-man team. I tried to spec one and we're also using our Moonlight crossbow on all of the others, but we definitely have to go for the escape here. I don't think we can kill anyone, and we don't really have any reinforcements, so we're gonna have to try to get the escape. Well, there's literally only one thing I can do. We have to just trick them. So we're gonna try to, yeah, we're gonna act like we're running that way. Okay, back in the cave. Get the gap, get the log out. We should be able to make that. Yep, perfect. All right, there we go. Touch and down, thank you. Nothing but skill. Okay, maybe a little bit of luck. What's this guy doing? He don't want any of this crossbow. You see, this is the type of pker you want to run into. But unfortunately, they are the minority compared to who you actually run into in here. The majority, however, are these 2-man teams. And unfortunately, if they get the telly block on you, you really can't do much about it. I mean, you can come here with a couple of your friends, maybe a bodyguard or 2. But even if the opportunity arises where someone might help you out, you might just be outnumbered, you know, from 2 to 6 and another death coming in, another Slayer Helm that has to be created. I did make sure that every single death was accounted for in this video, so I hope you don't get offended because we're going to be dying a lot today. But hey, 39 hours is a lot of time. And don't worry, we're definitely going to get some kills as well. I mean, we're not just going to die for 39 hours straight. It's just in multi-combat, it's much more difficult, and I'm not one to complain. I mean, I'm the last one to complain about dying in the wilderness. After all, I have a lot of experience, 2,300 times worth of experience, but as you can see, I mean, I like to think that I survive as long as I possibly can. So for me, it's more of like, how long can I survive versus am I going to get away sometimes? But, you know, the Slayer helmets, I do feel bad for them, as well as the KBD heads. They deserve better. But, yeah, well, I'm going to got to use those KBD heads eventually, so I got 22 of them. But either way, more LARRAN's keys coming up, and finally a 1v1 fight. I'm a little outgeared here, but we have none other than Messiah, the YouTube short king himself, and we have fought him in the past, so I'm just probably going to try to escape because it's never gone my way, and considering I have Black D-Hide, I don't think I can tank much, so we're just going to try to maneuver RTO around and get the log out as soon as possible. Until next time, Messiah, but back to my Wilderness Slayer cave grind. Nice to see a Wilderness Crab teleport. It's a nice 40 to 50k, as well as a fellow Iron Man, speaking out that intro with nothing but truth behind it, and as you can see here, when you run into people doing Wilderness Slayer, you always have the opportunity to spec them. Some would call this ninja turtling. Didn't work out for me, though. Well, I guess this is bad karma. Probably shouldn't have attacked that guy doing a spider task, because right after I unskulled, I got attacked doing a spider task. And I gotta be honest with you, it's not that fun when you get attacked versus when you attack someone. I tried my best. We got a couple close encounters with that Void Waker on one of these pkers, but it looks like they dwindled down the team size from 6 to 2. But nevertheless, 2 is better than 1. So, yeah, they killed me again. Another Slayer helm gone. I'll get that back. Oh, it's just always nice to segue into Greater Demons. It's like my comfort zone, only pkers show up here all the time. But LARRAN's keys are nice, and we're going to be stacking them up, opening them all up at the end of the video. 7 hours in so far. Feels like 7 minutes. 20 LARRAN's keys obtained, and finally got some more Trouvers parchments. Explain to me how I can go ridiculously dry, but seemingly have no problem at the very beginning to get these parchments. So, either way, way, we're at 1,234 Slayer points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 434 wilderness tasks completed, and we really want to get to that 500. If we get to 500 tasks completed, we are going to get a huge point bonus. I think over 800, so that would be really nice. Meanwhile, though, I will continue on the grind. Lava Dragon's another great quality task, and although it is multi, not a lot of people show up to this location. Plus, we have Ice Barrage to defend ourselves, and we have a beautiful looting bag of 1.2 mil, not to mention an elite clue scroll that we're going to go ahead and tackle. Not really going to bother with hard clues during this video, but we'll definitely make sure that we do all of the elites, because I love elites, and we still need to get a third age item from them. Don't mind getting a scorpion task. It takes minutes to do, and it's free points. Alright, from the Elite Clue Scroll, what are we going to get? My prediction is 600k. Looks like I'm far off, but we did get a master. Always nice to run into people with unique usernames. We got Daniel here, as well as Love Sleep. What a name. We don't love sleep around here, but we respect the name. Master Clue coming in, 309k. I'll take that. LARRAN's key as well from these, well, what a shot, Greater Demons. Yeah, I love Greater Demons versus Lesser Demons. I did get a shield left half as well, and we did get a skeleton task, which is honestly the only boss that I'm going to be doing throughout this video, because it's the only one that I don't have green logged in the wilderness. You also get a lot of elite clues from Calvarion, so let's go ahead and open it up and see 164k. Well, you know what it's time for. Yes, our comfort zone. Greater Demon. Oh, wait, these are Lesser Demons. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling. Oh, well, never mind. Trouvers Parchments. We'll take that. Looks like they went from 2.2 to 1.8 mil. They are in the looting bag, but we shouldn't get PK. Well, okay, we'll take that back. We are tele-blocked. Oh, okay. 3 versus 1. Well, we're going for the spec. Maybe. Okay, there's another one. I think this guy's using Ceradome and Strike as well, striking me down, and as well as a spear. I just can't handle this, and I just lost my Trouvers Parchments. And this is why I hate Lesser Demons. You know what? We don't even have any more to kill. We were off task. We finished the task. We still got PK'd. Well, maybe we'll have better luck at the Magic Axe Hut. It's not multi in here, so we can't get trioed or four-manned like I'm Court Beast or something. Either way, we're going to go in for the Void Waker. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Well, I probably should have kept counting. Maybe now? All right, perfect. One more spec. Here we go. Hi-ya! 42. Into the crossbow. Finish him off. Come on. Vengeance, maybe? There we go. Beautiful. You know, I think the best part about that is his friend had to watch him die outside. But don't worry, friend. We're coming right back for you. 700k PK. I don't know what he was planning on doing with that Ring of Dueling, but not this time, pal. Here we go. Back to the friend. We gotta, I mean, we can't just leave the friend out. That'd be messed up. Well, the real question is, will he be a better PKer than his friend was? Climbing Boots G say maybe. Alright, into the Void Waker. Hi-ya! 61 into the whack. Finish him off. 39. 1 HP. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Well, alright. We are in multi, but his friend... Oh, he smited. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, he's getting very lucky. It looks like... Okay, there's 2 people now. This guy... Oh, I could have died there from that AGS, but luckily we tanked it, because we're a tank. That is not the same guy we killed before. It looks like they brought in a different friend, but we can still get this kill. I know he's low HP. Oh, the guy I killed came back. Come on, we venged it. 16. We got the kill. All right, we have to survive now. We cannot let this guy get his revenge that he so desperately must want. Come on, we have to get the singles. We got 2 keys on us. We might have to log out, but maybe we can take one at a time. All right, he wants a rematch. I will never back down from anyone or anything. Here we go. We killed you before. We'll kill you again. We'll do it again. Come on, Void Waker. In for the 34. In for the Venge combo. 43-18. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you next week. Either way, it's going to be the same outcome every single time. Touch and down. Thank you. Oh, how the tables are turned when it's singles combat versus multi-combat. That's what it's all about. This poor noob that got killed from these guys. 952k. We avenged that green D-hide Vambrace wearing fellow that they killed. Another 700k from the next guy. What's up with the Ring of Dueling? Well, back to our Magic Axe task. That was exciting. Well, the thing with PKers is they tend to hold grudges. So when you kill them, they are going to want to kill you not once, but many, many times. So what I experienced throughout the remainder of this live stream and this grind was basically being followed, being what you call stream sniped. And I'm not just saying this to say it or give myself an out here. You can just see the usernames clear as day. And yeah, it's the same team every single time. And it's honestly okay. Like at the end of the day, I'm live streaming this. I'm kind of accepting the fact that I'm going to get killed by many different teams. Of course, I was hiding my world. Of course, I was avoiding my clan chat and my friends chat, which is very unfortunate because I love being in there. So I was doing my part to hide and stay invisible, but when you're in front of 300 people and you're streaming wilderness content, it doesn't take that many people to find you. It really doesn't. That's why they say teamwork makes the dream work, if you know your dream is killing me in the wilderness. So we will take death as it comes, but most mornings, most days, we look death in the eye and we say 2 words. Not today. And that's what I mean by you got to survive as long as you possibly can in any circumstance, because you never know what might end up happening. We're going to go in for the spec. We're going to go in for not 1 but 2, and we got the kill. That's right. Even with all these odds stacked up against me, we are going to continue onwards. We're going to fight as hard as we possibly can, because when you least expect it, someone might show up and change everything. That's right. I'm not sure how these heroes found my world, but they did, and here we are. There is a war breaking out, teleports flying everywhere. They wanted nothing to do with these guys. Big shout out to you, gentlemen. They said nothing but kind words, led by the unsung hero himself, who I want to personally thank right now. Thank you, Daddy. Only on old school RuneScape. All right, let's go ahead and open up this loot key. 2.4 mil, not too bad at all. Phoenix necklace, what a peasant. All right, let's go ahead and open up this next loot key. All right, 377K, we'll take it. Well, unfortunately, they're not taking it. They were not happy that we did that, you know. Daddy coming in, saving the day, and unfortunately, I'm left here out while he gets milk and cigarettes, and hopefully he comes back, because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I can tank for very much longer here. Our 15 prayers scaring me. We're just getting speared left and right, crossbowed, ballisted. I mean, I don't know how we're going to tank this with Bruise. We just need someone to show up. Okay, Black Mystic, that guy's on my team. He's throwing the entangle. Looks like every single one of them teleported or logged out. Wow. That is the power of not only Daddy, that's the power of fear right there. I love it. Man, these guys really waited for me to be done with the task just to try to chase me again. Let's get that log out. There we go. Ridiculous. All right, well, RTO time. I wasn't going to be doing any RTO, but I did a few of them, and, you know, when you get assigned 3 of them, it's kind of hard to pass. Finishing up this Ice Giant task for a nice 1,500 overall Slayer points. Not bad. We're almost at 450 overall. Doing the Mammoth task, it's somewhere you don't expect to get PK'd at, but yet again, it is multi, so we have to be on the lookout. Not sure if this was the same team. It's hard to right-click people while you're getting killed, but yeah, I actually ran back right after they killed me, and I forgot to hop worlds, and to my surprise, they did end up killing me again. So yeah, if you're getting attacked or targeted, make sure you hop worlds every time you bank. We almost missed the protect item prayer there as well, so that was a scary moment, but luckily we did get the Slayer helm protected at that time around, so I'll take it. The only thing that's more of a grind than Wilderness Slayer is getting killed while doing Wilderness Slayer. I must say so myself. It's rough out there. Makes me want to do these tasks where it's just me and the black dragons, and we're underneath the lava maze. So safe out there, but you know, not the most rewarding. Either way, doing some spiders, and yeah, we're at 2,000 Slayer points now. It's really nice to see 450 Wilderness tasks completed with a beautiful additional bonus. So we'll definitely take that. Moving on, we did a little bit of boss tasks, got the KC to 2,750 at Spindle, and this leads us to 15 hours in. Bulk of this video was the first half. It kind of slowed down in the next half somewhat, so there wasn't that many clips, but I finally got assigned a Revenant task after 15 hours, so I wanted to do my best to skull and take as much advantage of the drop rate as I could, so let's see if we get a rare. Alright, we are risking 10 mil. Maybe we can go in for that AGS spec. Oh, right, maybe not. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought the AGS to anti-PK. These guys are way too good for that. Alright, well, let's just bring the Elysian this time around. We'll be skulled. We got a nice 500k boss drop. We'll take that. We're also going to be surged up for the remainder of these Revenants. And we are missing the Webweaver bow and the Theroman scepter, but unfortunately, I did not get any from that task, so maybe we'll be able to get the skull or the Voidwaker piece from Calvarion. We are missing those on the collection log slot. Didn't get it from that one task, but, you know, we still have the potential in the future to get more Revenant tasks and more skeleton tasks. So hopefully at the same time, while getting all this XP as well as Slayer points, we can get some collection logs. That would be nice. Well, dying on KBD was not on the list of things to do today, but a couple clue scrolls were. Elite clue, 613 overall, 300k. Not bad. All right, back to the Slayer cave. Let's see how active it is at nighttime compared to daytime. Little bit of crossbowing. I think this is a different team. team. They definitely are dressed differently, but the Void Waker just did not pull through, and more important than that, the Elysian did not pull through. The full telly block was hard to grasp and tank. Maybe I could have gotten away if it was a half, but unfortunately, not this time. Alright, we got another skeleton task, and we have a solo pker who doesn't even have an amulet. I will never understand people like this. You know, I'll judge you for bringing a dueling ring, and I'll certainly kill you if you don't have an amulet. What are you doing? xXzot99. 1,200 kills in, we're still missing the skull, and we're still missing the Void Waker blade. Let's go ahead and cash in that loot key, though, for a nice 333k. Well, I didn't get it on video, but I did get 2 hit, and I lost about 4 mil on that death, and I made my way back to Calvarion, and I was sitting at very low HP. You should not be 45 HP, because things like that can happen. So, yeah, that guy killed me a span of 2 times in about 10 minutes. I did ask him how much was the death, because I had left my clan chat. I couldn't see how much I was losing every time. So, yeah, we lost 3.8 mil and then 4.7 mil, all in under 10 minutes to the same guy. That's how to be bad at RuneScape. All right, in for the Spec 41. There we go. A little bit of our TO anti-PKing, but the Elysian not pulling through for us this time. AGS to the face. Good fight. At least he had some excitement behind what he was doing. You know, I can respect that. The passionate PK. Well, we are 20 minutes into the video. If you have gotten this far, make sure to leave a comment below on what your favorite number is. Do you have a lucky number? A favorite number? You let me know in the comments below. I'll know who has watched this far into the video. 22 hours into the grind so far. 2,444 points. 2 amazing numbers in less than 30 seconds. We'll take that. Enjoy the bond, Cesla. You enjoy that. You deserve it. You green D-hide wearing grinder you. Yeah, when I give away GP, I like to give away bonds, because there's nothing like free membership. Back to the Revenant Caves. It'd be nice to get a collection log, but what a shock. What do we get instead? We get a pker. We get a pker. Alright, we're going to go in for the Granite Maul spec. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mr. No Say, ain't no way this is going to work. There's no way you're going to spec this guy for his full HP. And for the spec, hiya, hiya, hiya. Alright, we spec 3 zeros, and we got double specced out ourselves. We actually almost misclicked the Protect Item Prayer and lost the Elysian. And not to mention, we died by someone named Pimp Slap U. Well, I got Pimp Slapped. At least I didn't lose the Elysian, though. But for future reference, though, if you thought the Gmaul spec wouldn't work out, you were correct. So anyway, 187 mil strength XP, we'll take that. Finished off the Revenant Orc task into a Moss Giant task, and then we ran into a Max pker who surprisingly actually teleported from me, so that made me feel a little bit better about myself. Following that, another escape at the Wilderness Slayer Caves from Smite Team 6 over there, but at last, our comfort zone. The greater demons. More greater than that, the Trouvers parchment drop. Finishing another task here and getting the parchments right before the task ended. It really made it even more special than it already was. But into the Hellhounds, which lead to the Earth Warriors and leads to more and more LARRAN's keys. You can imagine getting so many different Wilderness Slayer tasks throughout 39 hours. Not everything could be filmed, because sometimes I would do a task and I wouldn't get a single drop. And when you don't get a single drop, there's really not much to show for it. Killed Chaos Elemental. Ended up, continuing on with some Slayer Cave tasks, others outside of the Slayer Caves, but we would just continuously get these LARRAN's keys and build up that strength XP to hopefully 190 mil. Looks like we're not going to reach that, judging by the fact that we've only gotten about 1.2 mil XP so far. So yeah, we are nearing the end here. One thing I wish I would have done maybe was the hard clues that I got in this video. Maybe it would have been a little extra bonus content, and it probably would have helped out all the, the money that we lost while dying. But either way, we just did elites. Oh, that's so funny, that Max Caper just running out there. Yeah, he's seeing the preview of what is going to happen to him pretty soon. All right, let's go in for the spec. Maybe we can get one of these guys. Hi-ya, 68. All right, one more. And he teleports. Okay, well, at least we should be able to get away now. We are full TB'd, but it's just 1 instead of 2. Simply have to trick him, and we were able to do so and get the log out. All right, a little bit more Calvarion. Still have yet to get a collection log during the course of this whole video, but we got a pker. Biscuit in bed, we got a pker. Let's go ahead and go in for the spec. He's keeping that HP so low, which I absolutely love. Hi-ya! Into that 46. Hi-ya! Finished him off with a 63. We will take it. That should be a decent key. I seem to perform better in singles than I do multi. 2.7 mil from that. The poor guy didn't even get to sip his potions. All right, in for the elite clue. What are we going to get? not too bad. That's a solid 595k. I was kind of close with my guess there. Really love using Ice Barrage and a cannon on these Dark Warriors. Such a great, fast Slayer task, and a pretty safe one at that. 31 hours into the grind so far, 3,174 Slayer points, and back to our comfort place, you know it to be Greater Demons. Well, we got a couple LARRAN's keys there, and then we watched this guy almost die by a lava dragon not once, not twice, but a surprising, staggering 3 different times. What a tank. For one defense, this guy really proved that he can tank today. Another elite, 615, 100k from that. Bug fan, he's a fan of Mr. Bug apparently. All right, let's go ahead and bank the looting bag. LARRAN's key from the Mammoths. We are just grinding and powering through these Slayer tasks. Another LARRAN's key from the Abyssal Demons. No whip from this video, unfortunately, all the demon tasks that I got. All right, well, we got 2 on us. We might be able to tank. Oh, 62, 1 HP warrior. Can we get the tank? No, we can't. All right, well, I don't think I've died at Abyssal Demons yet this video, so let's, we can mark that off the bingo board. Let me finish my Abyssal Demons in peace, get that Rune Chain Body, Wilderness Crab Teleport, as well as another LARRAN's Key. 500 Wilderness tasks have been completed, ladies and gentlemen, for an additional 875 points. We are 35 hours in for a grand total of 4,154 Slayer points. Well, just 4 hours left into the video. I did not get this on video in time, but I died there, as you can see. I don't know what happened. I actually don't remember this moment. So yeah, GG. But either way, back to the Chaos Fanatic. A pretty unique Slayer task to be assigned. We did kill just about 3 of him. Yeah, this is a prime example of stream sniping that I had to deal with all stream long. This guy, Cuero Tetero, the leader, I imagine, of this team that dropped me all video long, he tried to TB me as I'm going to the obelisk to teleport. Like, that's how you know it's bad. Well, that's a nice thing to see. Sight for sore eyes, as they call it, because after 39 hours, my eyes were pretty sore. 2 Trouvers Parchments from our second to last Slayer task, and to wrap things up with a beautiful bow on top, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last clip I have of 39 hours of Wilderness Slayer. It may perhaps be the best representation of what you can take away from this video. The fact that you can die and get smited while doing Wilderness Slayer at any given time. So be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do the recap now. All right, so we're overall looking at 4,264 points. With the blocks and skips involved, I would say that we did obtain 4,000 Slayer points in 39 hours, approximately 7 to 800k Slayer XP, and approximately 1.8 mil Strength XP or so. Let's go ahead and check out the drop tab now. Rune Light's going to be much more accurate, but just seeing here, we have 69 LARRAN's keys, got some giant and mossy keys as well. It shows that we have 6 Trouvers Parchments, but in general, I think we got about 8 to 10 of them. We did lose them all, and I ended up buying like 20 or 30 just to use on myself. But scrolling down, we have all of the alchables and supplies and resources that we obtained as well. I mean, honestly, it was good money in the beginning, but what can I say? I put a bullseye on my back, and I sure paid the price. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and we got a hell of a live stream out of it too. So 69 keys in 39 hours, 9 PKs overall, 9 mil made from that, 54 mil made from the 39 hours of Wilderness Slayer. So overall, we made 63 mil doing Wilderness Slayer for 39 hours with everything included. As we open up these 69 LARRAN's keys that we obtained, I will say it's very hard to calculate the amount of money that I lost in this video. I just died so many times that I did not calculate it. I know for a fact that I did not profit, but I probably didn't lose too much. It might have been anywhere from 20 to 50 mil. So yeah, from the 69 LARRAN's keys, I made 8.8 mil. Not bad at all. Yeah, I take risks. I didn't even bring food out here, but what can I say? I didn't think I could possibly die anymore, you know, but I did have a lot of fun. I don't want you guys to think that I was like salty or sad about all these deaths. I really wasn't. I was expecting it, and to think that I actually was able to stay awake for 39 hours straight and deal with this, and also at the same time stay motivated, stay optimistic, I think that says a lot. So with that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you ever want to check out the live action and pretty much the video itself being created, you can always go to twitch.tv/MrNoSleep. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to live stream more in February than I ever have before in the history of live streaming for me. I've already done a 39-hour stream. Following that, I did a 16 and then another 16. So we are going to make a dent and we're going to make an impact in February and hopefully create some incredible videos at the same time. Just looking at the Rune Light loot tracker, this is all of the parchments and LARRAN's keys that we did receive from all of the different monsters that we killed. build, and I'm very happy with this result, and I'm really happy with today's video, and I hope you guys are too. Well, with that being said, a huge thank you to the YouTube channel members with a special shout out to xXzoticx, DeceptionZ, and DaeDogGaming. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep, out.